Hello and welcome to Multiframe Webinar 1 Video 3 on working with geometry. We've seen how we can create geometry automatically using the generate commands. Let's see how we can create geometry interactively using the sketching commands. Before we start sketching, we should use the drawing settings command to set up our snaps for interactive sketching. So we can snap to a node or joint, snap to a member, snap to quarter points along a member, or we can snap to custom points or perpendicular points along any member in the structure. We can also set up the snap tolerances so that snap works smoothly whether on a large or a small screen. And we also have some utility commands like the lock geometry command so that we can lock the geometry to avoid accidentally modifying the model while we're selecting it and modifying properties. Let's see how these commands work in practice. Back in Multiframe, we can see we've got a structure here that I've partially created. If I want to add some more members to the structure, I can click the Add Member command, and then as we move around, you can see I can snap to a joint, I can snap to L over 4, L over 3, L over 2, and so on along the member. So if I want to put a member to midpoint, it's very straightforward to do that. To control those settings from the geometry menu, we use the drawing settings command. And you can see here I've got the snap set up. The custom member points command is interesting because it allows us to define the number of divisions along the member. So in this case, with that set to 3, that means I've got snap points at a third of the way along each member. I can create multiple members at once, so that means I can easily interactively sketch around the structure to create all the members that I want. It's very straightforward to create our structure interactively that way. And so I can continue to sketch to set up my model progressively using these different sketching commands. If I want to apply load panels, for example, to apply wind loads to the wall, then I've got interactive sketching commands for adding those load panels, so I can snap onto the nodes and create those load panels down the wall to apply wind pressure loads to them. If I want to create floor slabs, then I can interactively use the plate sketching commands to draw slabs for the floor to create plate elements for my floor slab. So all of these interactive sketching commands are really easy to use, and they're all optimized for creating structural geometry. We also have the add joint command so that we can interactively create the location of a joint numerically. So that can be a handy way just to put a reference joint in space and then give us a point to sketch to. Once that node is in place, then we can interactively sketch to it from, for example, the midpoint of our column to that node, and then from that node down to the desired base point location. So we have the full range of commands for creating nodes, for creating single members, connected members, plates, and load panels. That concludes our demonstration of interactive sketching in Multiframe. Thank you for watching.